Welcome to the Rellcast. It's your host, DJ Rell with TJ. What's going on, man?
What's happening? What's going on today on the surface? We're trying to make it on a Tuesday. You know, it seems like it's real hot outside, like 92 degrees outside. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, welcome to South Florida. We here. Without Tall is auditioning for Brokeback Mountain Part 2, so it was very important to him. He wanted to get the role of Cowboy, so he's not with us, but we'll say what's up to him.
Oh, I got to ask you a question about this Cowboy. It's a song. I'm gonna tell you, we'll talk about it, but go ahead.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to we here at WMRR on radio, and also check out say what's up to our YouTube subscribers, Spotify, and also Anchor. You can check us out. Anchor does have a new app where you can leave voice messages from anywhere. You don't even have to have an account with Anchor, so you can leave a voice message. Let us know what you think about today's episode, topics we talk about, or whatever. Give us your thoughts. You know what I'm saying, and we would possibly play it on the episode. So let's get into what you laughing for?
Yeah, let's get into the Lakers again.
Okay, yeah.
For a little minute, for a little spell.
Real quick, you saw the Magic Johnson interview on First Take yesterday. How he pretty much was transparent, very honest, aired everything out for the first time since he resigned from the Lakers. What was your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts.
Before I cut you off too, also get catches, man. You can call up on WMRR Radio at 754-203-6478. Again, that's 754-203-6478. All right, you go ahead.
Oh yeah. It's called in. If you come about next Tuesday at 6 to 7, it's called the number. Y'all would like to hear y'all opinions and voices. But
live on air.
But check this out. Like now, this Magic Johnson thing. Of course, we Laker fans. We represent Lakers. Kobe Bryant. The Mamba, whatever. But at the same time, like I said, it's a big time organization. And I don't blame Magic Johnson for coming out and saying what he said. Because he tells the truth. And I feel like, what I'm saying, he probably felt like he got railroaded.
Right.
Because he came out and saying all this stuff about them. And, he tried to make major moves. Yes, he admitted that he made some mistakes. Like I said, when he said he let go Brook Lopez.
Right.
Surprisingly, I think Zubox, had your sort of Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Because he
did?
Yeah, because he just put like emojis or something like that because, he was like, man, Zubox wasn't really doing nothing.
Yeah, he basically said LeBron and Lonzo made him better than what he is.
Yeah, I just forgot to mention that. Yeah,
Zubac was pretty good, but he went to the Clippers. He only averaged like 5 points a game with the Clippers, so maybe that he might be telling some truth. But
yeah, he might be. It's magic.
Yeah, I like I said, I believe him. I felt like it could hurt them trying to get free agents this summer. Big name free agents like Kyrie Irving, KD. You got Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. You got some big name free agents, and they may feel like, I don't know if I could play with this organization because there's a lot of backstabbing and a lot of stuff going up, upstairs. So what do you think about it? You think it scare away the free agents?
Well, like I said, hopefully it don't scare away the free agents, but it possibly can be. But like I said, Los Angeles Lakers is a big time franchise, a very high market, so a lot of opportunity there with Los Angeles Lakers. So, like I said, one free agent I really want to get is Kimbo, but hopefully he will come.
Forgot about Kemba Walker. He's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent, so hopefully, he can come. But be honest with you, I really don't want to lose like Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Kuz. I really don't want to lose them.
I would trade Brandon Ingram.
You'll trade Brandon Ingram?
Yeah.
Magic don't think so.
Magic loves Brandon Ingram. Like, he really loves him. But it was good to hear also that besides the backstabbing, one of the reasons that he decided to resign was because he wanted to let go of Luke Walton.
Yeah. And
Luke was close to Jenny Buss and also Rob, who the guy who Kobe's former agent, and the guy he said that was backstabbing. That's talking behind his back, saying that he didn't come to the office enough, he didn't work hard enough. So that was the issue. That he wanted to let go of Luke, and they wanted to keep him because they feel like Luke is a good guy.
Dude, you got to think about this, though. Magic Johnson says that, he really don't need the Lakers. He already told them up front that, I got other businesses.
Yeah, he basically said the Lakers was his hustle.
Yeah.
That's basically what he said.
So I was making more money in my businesses as me working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. that pretty much sums it up. Like, I was just doing this for fun.
But he got LeBron James there. Like I said, hopefully to answer your question, hopefully on Scaleway, no potential superstars coming to play with LeBron James, and hopefully we get somebody. Hopefully we get somebody. So
hopefully, and he did say he has no regrets on what he did as far as not telling LeBron he was leaving and any of the things that he did. The only regret he had was trading with Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it ends up happening over the summer and see if we're able to sign any of these big free agents, because right now it's a circus. So we'll see. But let's get off of the sports for a minute. Talk about another situation that was huge that's going on. The abortion laws that have been going on. Specifically in Alabama is one of the states that has been going on. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, me personally as a Christian, I don't really recommend people get an abortion. No matter what the situation is and what you're going through, because you never know what God has for that child. That's just me personally, But at the end of the day, women feels that it's their body, so they should do what they want to do with their body.
Right.
And I respect that. Me personally, I respect that. But it's a tough situation. Actually for me, we talk about. But I mean, like I said, I respect that what they want to do with their body, then they can do with their body. It's up to them. That's what I say.
Yeah, and I think one of the key points in the law is that after 6 weeks, that you can't get an abortion. I believe that's what they're saying.
After 6 weeks?
I believe so, yeah. My personal thoughts on it is, it's crazy that in 2019 we still have these crazy laws pretty much telling women what they can't do and with their body.
Yeah.
It's their body. They're the one who have to go through labor and deal with the changes. And I feel like it's really simple. It's their choice.
Yeah.
You can't tell somebody what to do with their body. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like you as far as, I'm not for abortion, but, if a woman decides she wants to do that, who am I to judge her? To say, don't do it. It's a lot of reasons why women decide they want to get abortion, whether it's rape, whether it's health reasons, whatever the case may be. I've always also said, to talk with the father.
Yeah.
Maybe he could, if that's his kid, he also should have some input as well. But ultimately, it comes down to the woman because it is her body.
It's her body.
Yeah.
So imagine this question. So if a woman who's about to have a child, let's say you found out it's been like 3 months, you're pregnant, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's really don't have that. She knows she's not financially ready to take care of a child.
Right.
So she comes to you, right? Mm-hmm. And she say, I want to get an abortion. Right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm not financially stable and God left me.
Right.
To put you in a position, would you tell her to do an abortion or would you tell her to have the baby?
I wouldn't tell her. That's her decision.
Her decision?
That's her decision. Like, I can't, I could, even if I was to say, hey, you know what, you're right. You're not financially stable to take care of this baby.
Yeah.
The baby gonna suffer. I can't tell you that. That's not my place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I get it if a woman was raped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they decided that, I would be more understanding with that if they got raped. You know what I'm saying? But because you're not financially stable to take care of your child, you want to have an abortion, I'm not going to speak on that. That's the decision you got to make.
But like I said, personally, I think it's something going on. Even though it's their body, but I believe in the background is more to that and something going on with the government. That I don't know how many statistics-wise we should have looked it up, and we apologize for that. But I think that I don't know the rate of abortions happening every day. I don't know how that is. It's 5 to 1. I'm not really sure about that.
With something like this, and being that it's in Alabama, I don't think the stats have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Alabama is one of them southern states that have these old rules, these old crazy rules, and they stick by them. Like that, I bet that state probably voted for Trump heavily.
Yeah.
Like these kind of laws also will make you think, we don't want a woman in office because they're like old. Like they're really, these old laws sound like and feel like they don't want women to do anything.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's just statistically that they're like, you know what, we have so many abortions in Alabama, you know what, we're gonna stop it. Because how is that hurting Alabama?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it hurting them?
Yeah.
So I just feel like a lot of these old southern states, they go by these old constitutional rules. Not even they make up their own rules, and they still got statues of people that was, you know, slave masters that was killing us.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they named up the street signs, and they fighting to keep it. A lot of them states like Alabama got, you know, Confederate flags everywhere.
Yeah, this our state. That's our country. You know, that's what, you know, the racism is gonna be there. Stuff going, you know, it's not going nowhere. You know, I think that thing genetic, but at the same time, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, here at the Rellcast, WMR, you know, we don't, you know, I don't condone abortion, but like I say, at the end of the day, it's up to her what she want to do. You know, it's up to her.
It's up to the mother. You know, it's her body. You know, she has to deal with the 9 months of labor, the pain, everything, going to the doctor, all that stuff. Like, who are we to tell a woman what to do or what not to do with her body? You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only time we have a choice on that is, you know, if you're married to that woman, you can give your input and your opinion because that's your child as well. But just to flat out say, hey, you know what? After such and such time, you can't have kids. Like, you can't have an abortion. Like, this world is just crazy in 2019 that we even having a discussion like this.
Yeah, well, that's that hurt though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you married and you know, you married and your wife have an abortion behind your back, or even though she don't care what you say as a husband.
Now that would hurt.
That hurt.
That would hurt because you're married, and you didn't like when you're married. You know, you won. It's not just about you. You know what I'm saying? You're one. So every decision that you make should be together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, hey, oh yeah, I got an abortion. Like, it don't work that way. You have to have discussions with each other and talk that out and work that out.
Yeah, that's that.
Now that I would disagree with.
Yeah, that's
that part. You know.
Yeah, that's something else, man.
But everybody listening on Anchor, on YouTube, everywhere, like, give your opinion. Let us know, what do you think about these new abortion laws? Is it good? Should the government tell women what to do with their body? Is it not? Let us know. Leave comments. Tell us how you feel. Get off of that. That's a sad little story. Good story. Did you hear about the billionaire who's at Morehouse College?
Yes, I heard about that. Billionaire investor Robert F. Smith.
Robert F. Smith. Congrats to Robert F. Smith. He decided to pay off Morehouse graduates all their student loans, and Mr. Robert F. Smith, like we said, is a billionaire. So there was I don't know the exact amount of the graduation class, but okay, it was 396 students.
Okay.
For this graduation class, which equals out to $40 million.
Really?
$40 million.
Ain't nothing.
Well, for a billionaire, it's not.
No,
so what did you think about that?
I mean, it's about time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these dudes got money. You know, I'm not saying that's his money. You know, I ain't counting the next man's pockets, but, you know, as long as he gave back and, you know, and then one thing that I read was that, you know, he wanted to get these kids have the freedom.
Right.
So when they go out in the world, they won't have to worry about paying back student loans.
Right, because you think about it, you graduate. If you graduate, you have your degree. Now you got to find a job.
Yeah.
If you find a job, it's not that easy anymore. So then when you find that job, let's say you have student loans, 25, 30 grand.
Yeah.
You're basically paying off because the job that you probably have is not as lucrative as you thought it would be.
Yeah.
So now you're paying them there the rest of your life. You're working to pay these student loans off.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it takes 10 plus years to pay off student loans.
Sure. Like I said, Obama and Michelle Obama, they had student loans. They finally paid these student loans off.
That's
going to school, ain't that something?
Right.
You know, but I'm reading right now, it says exact about to be covered for the 396 students is still being calculated for school. President David Thomas told CNN on Monday but the sum up will likely be in the tens of millions of dollars. Some is called just a liberation gift. So, what I said, that's number one. 396 students is still calculating. That's a lot of students that don't have to worry about it. And it was a black college, a Morehouse college.
Yeah, shout out to Morehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like all these other big name colleges. These Ivy League, Stanford and Princeton. Most of those students can afford to go there.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem, and they could possibly afford to pay off their loans. But this HSBCU, they're not. You know what I mean? And so for a guy like this to pay this off, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? It was a really great thing. Go ahead.
See, so I'm reading on CNN now. I say one student, check this out. One student at 22 years old, New York owner, he was $90,000 in debt. Said his mom had to take out a loan to help him pay for school, to put him through school.
Wow.
$90,000. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, that's a good thing. That he did. Is he going to hurt him? Is it a tax break? Yes, for him. But at the same time, it's like he did it. And that's something that I applaud him for, because look, now he's got some other young black women and men going to, even the white. It doesn't matter race, but still going out of college. Like you said, don't have to worry about it.
Is for student loans? Is that a disservice on the parents allowing the kids to get student loans, and also is it a disservice for like that student to have his parents take out a loan like that?
Well, I think it's for both.
It's a disservice for both.
Yeah, because number one, your mom, like for this kid, instant right here at 90,000, she's in debt. Guess what? And he's in debt too.
Right.
Both of them in debt. So no matter what, you still fight your way out of the hole. You already like you said, you already in the red when you go out of when you get out of college. And then your mom got a house loan, got a car loan.
She has other bills. She took care of you for all your life. Now you bringing her back in this. I got to think about student loans. Like somebody explained it to me. You get a student loan. Let's say they offer you $10,000-$20,000.
Okay.
They really don't offer it to you.
No.
Like you don't have possession of this money. It's not in your account.
No.
You don't have it in your hands. They just say they give it to you. So once you stop going to school for whatever reason, you have to pay that back.
Yeah.
You don't have the money.
Okay.
So what am I paying you back if I don't have the money? You can give it to me. It's not in my account.
Mm-hmm.
So why am I paying you back money that I don't have? You said you gave it to me. I don't have it. Where's the money at?
The money is, like I said, they have it in your account for school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
if you want to buy books and something, you can get the money.
But if you stop going to school.
But if you stop going to school, they keep that money because they pay for them classes. You understand what I'm saying? They pay for them classes. Your class $10,000. Government give you get a loan up to $10,000 or $20,000, right?
Yeah.
The $10,000 gonna pay for your semester. And the other 10 gonna sit for the next semester. But if you don't go to school, guess what? They're gonna send them funds back to the government because you're not using it.
They're gonna make you pay. You still gotta pay that money even though you're not in school. You gotta pay that back.
The 20? The extra $10,000
whatever they gave you, you gotta pay that back.
Yeah, you gotta pay that back.
Even though you're not in school.
Yeah.
You don't have possession of the money.
Yeah.
It's easier they so-called gave it to you. They can take it back. You don't have this money. You said you have the money in a student account.
Yeah.
You can't go in there and go to that school and take the money out because it's in the school.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Okay.
You basically, like if someone goes to school and they stop and they can't go back to school for whatever reason, or they never go back to school, you're making that person pay for school. You're making them pay for this money back that they never had in the first place.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in school and they give you this money and you continue to go to school and you finish, okay, you got to pay it back. I still think it's a trap either way.
It's a trap no matter what. You're in the red.
Yeah, you're in the red.
You're in the red no matter what. That's what I'm saying. Which is these guys, like this guy gave his money. He knows. That's why he's like, you know what? I've been through this before. Maybe I haven't read up on his background and story. Right. I don't know what he invested in. He said he's an investor. Right. So, like I said,
some kind of software company he's an investor in.
Come on, man. you know, I don't want to go. I ain't trying to go to stocks and investments, and I ain't trying to go to all that. But at the same time, it's like the dude did it smart. You know what I'm saying? He went to college. Okay, he probably went to college. He probably knew. But be honest with you, I mean, you know what? I don't want to lie, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here. How many white people you know?
They're not doing it.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to school, but they parents invested in them, and they got money on top of money. But we going, even other white people, whatever, they going to college and getting loans for like $40,000, $50,000, $90,000, and then they get a house. You get a house for like $250,000, and then you want to get a nice car because most black people want to stunt in front of people. You know what I'm saying? To show I got this. So now they got the $30,000 car. So now they doing all this stuff, getting credit cards, trying to live their best life, going on vacation, doing all this other stuff. You know. Putting up fronts.
That's not everybody though.
It's not everybody.
It's just, man, it's a scam. Like if you don't get a full athletic or full academic scholarship, you're gonna have some problems. So what I want to good segue on this, which is still is connected. Do we put too much pressure on people going to college?
Well, this is what you told to do. Right? That's what you told to do. When you have your son or your daughter, you tell your son, hey, you know, what I want you to do is get a good job. I mean, when you get out of high school, go to college, and then get a good job. And then you get a house, you get married, have kids. This is what we tell, this is what we train to do.
Quote unquote,
American dream, right? This is what you tell them to do. But I like how this doctor, or his pastors I listen to, he says that, you know, we tell them the American dream, but when have you ever told your child that, you know, go own your own business? Right. When you get out of school, try to own your own business. Go try to get a business loan. You won't tell your child that because we're so conditioned now. Go to college, get your degree. But at the same time, the average American don't have the money for it. So that's why I think that, you know, we go wrong.
Right. Yeah. You know, like I said, if you have a dream, if you're able to have a full ride to go to college, and you stick to that 4 years, you're done, or whatever, how long it takes, that you're consistent and you don't drop out, and you have a full ride, you know, it's a good plan. But you know, college is not the answer for everybody. Like you said, if you're able to, you have an idea where you don't need to go to school for 4 years or take out any loans or student loans. Like you said, maybe take out a business loan where you could start your own business and you work for yourself. Like we talked about that before. We don't, schools don't really push that. They want you to be a part of the, it's the real trap, if you ask me, to have people in debt for the rest of their life.
So you telling me that, see, this is what I'm saying. You telling me that I could get $80,000 in student loans, but I can't go to the bank and get $80,000 for a small business loan to start my own business?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like you gotta have. You see what I'm saying? And if you want to get that loan, hell, your credit probably gotta be.
You gotta be good.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to have credit. That's the thing. If I'm asking for a loan, I don't have. And then they want you to put, depending on what kind of loan it is, they want you to put down money to get the loan and have good credit. That's why I'm getting the loan, because I don't have the funds to start my own business. What I'm trying to do. Yeah. Or my credit's not good. Yeah. A lot of these, you know, the white people, they don't have to worry about this because they have money from generations before. Yeah, the 1% of the 1% of, you know, don't have to worry about it because, like you said, they have money. Right. And you know, like I said, they pass it down from the generation. They invest. They, like I said, they go into stocks. They learn. They teach their kids how to, you know, what to look for and stuff like that. You know, and you wonder what's going on. Why you constantly working? Your generation is working, but at the same time, we keep pitching that same dream. Go to college. You know, you got a nice little girlfriend here, whatever. You know, but boyfriend, whether you get married, then both y'all in debt, whatever. But so, listeners out there listening, give us your thoughts and comments and opinions. You know, is college really still the thing to do? Is it a disservice to, you know, put your kids or your parents student loans? Like, give us your thoughts and opinions. You know, what's the best route to do? We talked about this before. You just said it. We really have to emphasize business mindset, entrepreneurship. Yeah. Like, it's lacking because they don't, especially for black folks, they don't want us to own anything. Yeah. Or they don't want us to work for ourselves and learn that. They want us to be under them so they can control us.
Yeah, never want you to be. They like my homeboy, the boss say they don't want you in that back room. You can't get invited in that back room. You can't get invited around Bill Gates and them boys because you don't understand what they talking about. You don't got enough money. You can't get back there. The goal is I'm trying to get back there and see what's going on because big time investors, they talk to other big time investors. Right. A big time investor who's making, let's say, $40,000 a week, he's not going to come talk to me because number one, I don't have the capital, and number two, we don't have nothing in common.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're not in that circle.
You're not in that circle like that.
Looking at somebody like LeBron.
Yeah.
Early on, he was able to talk to William Buffett and these different guys. Like, if you're in that tax bracket where you can talk to these guys, you're able to pick up information and resources. But
corners
to the average person, you'll never get there.
Yeah.
And to talk to some of these people, you have to pay to talk to them.
So for instance, let's say the Dre Beats, right? The Dre Beats. The Dre Beats.
Oh, Dre.
Yeah. The Dre headphones.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. If LeBron jumped on that, he paid $1 million. Right, he made $40 million off of that.
Yeah, he had stock in that.
He had stock in it. Okay, but if back in the day, when they first came out, if you would have knew that, say you would have had a little $500, how much money you would have made off that? Off your $500, you would have knew.
Yeah.
But people don't know, man, because I'm trying to tell you play in the background.
Well, with us, we was just more concerned about wearing them and getting them, and getting them to match our outfit and look cool. It was an accessory. So.
Like this dude, I don't even know who this dude is, Robert F. Smith. I don't even know who he is.
Well, shout out to Robert F. Smith. I'm definitely gonna, check him out. But from where it says he was a chemical engineer for Goodyear and Kraft before attending business school, and he worked for Goldman Sachs, specialized in technology investments before starting Vista Equity in 2000.
Yeah.
So he's worked in different software companies and still currently works in different software companies and. He's worth about $5 billion, according to Forbes. So he's 56 years old.
You see what I'm saying? So he took that with stuff that he learned. Well, he went to school, but he took what he learned, put it to his life, right. And probably got his own stuff. Right. You got to get your own.
So shout out to again Robert S. Smith for doing that. So what else did you want to get into?
And he get his own. Yeah, which is not bad, man. But like I say, man, I think that I still want to piggyback off the college, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I had no problem with us going to college and get your education.
Yeah, we definitely not saying don't go to college. You know what I'm saying? That's not the message for the sensitive people who get sensitive about every little thing. We're not saying don't go to college. If you heard what I said, if you have a full ride where it's not hurting you in the future or hurting your parents, where you have a full ride, all you have to do is worry about academics, do it.
Yeah.
Do not, you'll be a fool to turn away a full ride to go to school. But if it's going to cost you and your parents in the future where you take out a loan and you're in the red before you even graduate and it's going to affect your credit and your livelihood for the rest of your life, it might not be the thing to do, especially if you have a plan or a goal where you feel like, you know what, I don't need college. College is not for everybody. Let me figure this out on my own. If that's the way you feel like you need to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like for this guy, college was the way for him to be a billionaire. But everybody's role is different.
And it's a lot of churches out here now that they won't even let you pastor or be a part of the youth ministry or something like that if you don't have a degree. They want to see if you have a degree of what you're doing. And I think that's pretty sad because what if, what I'm saying, God called you to do it, but I got to have a degree to do what God called me to do?
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of jobs where you can do the job and God may have called you to do it, but, the people want that piece of paper.
The world want a piece of paper. And I think that's messed up, you know what I'm saying? But, and that's one thing with college, I believe that sometimes, God may be calling you to do something, but you might pick a major that knocks you out of God's calling for your life because you want to be an engineer, but God didn't call you to do that. So for years you doing engineering, but you're not happy with what you're doing. So now you go to you're doing engineer. So guess what you got to do now? I'm not happy, so I got to find something else to do. And I think that's one thing too. College can mess you up when it comes to that perspective. Right. Personally, what I think, You know, so
yeah, man. So shout out again to Robert F. Smith. For all my music lovers out there, I know you didn't check it out because you don't listen to hip hop anymore. Showtime has a 4-part series of the Wu-Tang Clan because it's been 25 years since their debut album came out, Into the 36 Chambers. And it's for all my Wu-Tang and all my hip hop fans, even if you don't know who Wu-Tang is and you dream of just being an artist, it's very inspiring. Like I said, 4-part series from Showtime. It shows each individual member their story, how they got it. They was recording back then, which is
I've seen
great.
that.
It was, they came out in 91, 92. They're recording, so it's a great doc. I watched it 3 times already. They're my favorite group.
Jeez.
So, so again, check it out. I don't know the name of it offhand.
Yeah.
But it is on Showtime. It's a 4-part series. So you might want to check that out. Just want to throw that out there.
Also, you didn't see John Wick 3, right?
No, I want to see it, man.
Look, my advice, if you didn't see John Wick 3, please look at John Wick 1 and 2 again and go see John Wick 3. Me personally, John Wick 3 is better than the Avengers that came out. It's better than the Endgame.
I can believe that. The Endgame was kind of a little hype, what I'm saying? But it wasn't terrible, but I can believe that, man. John Wick 2, because 1 was so great, it kind of was like, it was still good, but it was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't, when I looked at it, I was like, all right. John Wick 1 was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. John Wick 3 will have you, that thing will have you right. I'm just saying, just good.
I'm hearing good things about John Wick.
John Wick 3.
Yeah,
man. But side notes, I see you got a Pulp. I never watched Pulp Fiction before.
Are you serious? That's
a
classic, man.
I never seen that before.
You got to see it, man. Samuel L. Jackson is best. Quentin Tarantino, you know what I'm saying, director. Like, you got to see that movie, man. How do you not see Pulp Fiction?
I never seen Pulp Fiction, sir. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's bad, man. That's real bad.
So right off the dome. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Give me your top three comedians right now. Off the bat, go.
We didn't do that before?
No, we never did it. Top 3.
We wanted to do it, but we never did it.
We never did it. Off the dome right now, go.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Damn, man. I'm gonna have to put Eddie. No particular order.
No particular order.
Damn, man. Top 3? Top 3.
Stand up. No movies.
Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
And damn, that's tough, man. But I'm about to say, I might put Chris Rock up there.
Chris Rock?
Yeah. That's what I can think of. There's so many great comedians up there. But yeah, I'll say Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, you top. That's your.
I think that's my top 3. Who you got?
I got I like Lavelle Crawford.
You know what you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about homie that died.
Oh, you talking about
he passed away.
I know you talking about.
I know a lot of people say his name, but they wasn't saying that when he was alive. When he passed away, they saying he was great. He was good. I can't think of his name right now. He died a couple years ago.
I think you talking about. Huh?
As top 3?
I put him in. I go 4, but like I said, one of my friends.
No, pick who you want.
One of the funny dudes I like is Donnell Rawlins. That dude is hilarious. I go Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
And
Chappelle.
And I gotta go Bernie Mac.
So you said Chappelle, Mac, and Darnell
Rollins. I like Donnell. He's funny. He's a funny stand-up. Even though I like JB Smooth, now JB Smooth funny too.
Yeah, but we saw him, right?
Yeah, we was JB Smooth.
He was hilarious.
Yeah.
But I never seen Darnell Rollins do stand-up.
You never seen? Oh God.
Nah, I never seen it, so I can't put him that high.
I mean, he kind of he's known to be a sidekick for Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
But I think he's coming to his own. He's been coming to his own. He's not getting like the hype. But I really like Donnell Rollins. He really funny.
Yeah, I see with me. I'm based off of specials like Richard Pryor Live at the Sunset. I believe that's what it's called. One of the all-time best specials. Then Eddie Murphy Raw, Delirious.
Okay.
Another all-time special. And who did I say third? Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
What's the one that's Bigger and Blacker? I think that's the name of that special.
I think that is. I think you're talking about.
Like I'm going by specials that I can think of.
His last one on Netflix, I think I like it.
It was okay.
It was. I didn't like Kevin Hart one.
I didn't like that at all. I didn't. You know, he had a couple of moments, but for the most part, he's talking about his kids. He just do the same thing. Chappelle's special was good, but Kevin Hart, it's kind of corny. It's like white humor.
Yeah, I know, you know, they say he kind of falling out of touch with the black audience.
I can see that because he was in Europe, I think. He had that special. I don't know if he'd get the same reception if he did that in the States. Like Little Grown Man.
That was funny.
That was probably his best one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think after I Feel My Pain, I think he kind of went down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everybody listening, leave your comments. Who are your top 3 comedians? You know what I'm saying? Let us know who you think it is. You know, I know some people might say Steve Harvey. We say him. We say Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying?
Martin Lawrence.
It's a lot of you know, great comedians out there. So let us know who you feel like is a great comedian.
Look, all say brought some chewies.
You're not cutting no check.
Okay, he said you brought some chewies.
You're not cutting
You got
no
some
check.
chewies, man.
You're not cutting the check.
Oh, man.
You giving free promotion, they ain't cutting no check.
But they just might.
Man, so what else you want to get you while I open them up?
Well, look.
Gracious. Before we close out,
you know, I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in. All the YouTubers who come on here, like to subscribe, you know, to the Rellcast. You know, leave your comments below. I really appreciate those who actually left comments on the bottom. You know, we still want to show love. I actually want to give a Motivated for Christ t-shirt, free t-shirt to somebody, man. Just so, you know, I want to give that away. So y'all tune in next week. You know, definitely we can set that up. But, you know, even just giving away money, too, because, you know, you like to bless people. It's not about just getting blessed. You know, you want to be a blessing to somebody.
No doubt.
Like I said, Anchor, we all outlets. Like I said, I want to appreciate everybody. You know, just go ahead and do the followers and listeners that we do have. You know, Tall not here, but, you know, we still working. He had the park or something. Yes, he had the park.
He's probably riding a horse right now.
Yeah,
with a leather outfit on, man. He's Brokeback Mountain too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. But like TJ said, you know, don't hit us up, texting us, telling us. We do appreciate that, but leave comments on the on the outlets. Again, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, iTunes, Castbox, Radio Public. You know what I'm saying? We have 9 different outlets. So, you know, tell us what you think. Be honest with us. You know, it helps us out. You know what I'm saying? It can better us to service you, to let you hear what you want to hear. You know, by showing us some love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, remember to check out motivatedforchrist.org or the Motivated for Christ t-shirts. You know, and support the movement. You know, so Real, it's on you. Yeah, support people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm you chewing on the chewies right now, man. Support people that look like us, that wants us to wear their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be supportive, but you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. Rellcast, man, we out here.